Hey guys, it's Eric from Team Rec here. We got our very own Kevin Roberts. He took Tenpai to the NAWCQ this year, and he went without an invite, but he still got in somehow. He did a last chance qualifier, and
Ran the gauntlet.
yeah, he steamrolled his way to it. So, want to talk about your matchups, how that went?
Yeah, sure. Round one was Madolce.
Nice.
It was like a Madolce one trick kind of guy. He had like all the everything like mat, deck box, all sorts of stuff. It was like his favorite deck.
Blinged out.
Yeah. And then the next two were Tenpai mirrors, which I actually like playing. And those were 2-1s. It's kind of hard to 2-0 like someone that actually kind of knows what they're doing. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's really back and forth.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting those. My first Tenpai mirror was really odd because he was playing Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, and he Ghost Reaper me twice in that game. In the first game, he hit all my Bidents, and then he hit all my Transcendents.
Rough.
And then so I was trying to beat him down, with Meteor Burst and Samurai Destroyer. And for whatever reason, somehow he plays Amble Whale, and so he made a guy big enough to actually beat over them. It was a really weird game. And then game 3, he cherries me again, took away all my Bidents, and then I just kind of went battle phase and made enough bodies where I could take a Chandra with 2 other bodies, 2 level 3s, and then hard force the Transcendent, and then I kind of just killed him that way. And then the next one was, I don't know, just typical mirror, and then I just won that one. And then finals was a branded matchup. Those somehow, they kind of tend to be hard because they're really grindy. But yeah, I was really fearing the puppet lock. I can't exactly remember what happened. Game 1, he started, and then I think I just broke his board. Did I shifter? I think I shifted him and then just killed him. And then game 2, I think, yeah, he just kind of beat me. I don't think I had a lot of gas. And then game 3, I decided to go first. I think I might have, like, I don't know. He might have not seen it coming, and I kind of like Walkie Marrowed him. And then he kind of just lost. So that was that. Shoutouts?
Yeah.
You want to do those now? Or?
Yeah, who you want to shout out?
I like to shout out the Thunder Bay crew, especially the ones I traveled with. Eric, Dom, Basil, great testing partners. Like, I wouldn't be here today. Everybody in Thunder Bay, also I wouldn't be here today. I feel like I'm growing as a player, and there's always good players there to play against.
Awesome.
I guess let's get into the list.
Yeah, let's see it.
So it's pretty standard, like, I don't know, Tenpai is pretty figured out at this point. So it's 3 Chandra, 3 Pydra, 2 Jinroku. Newest one, it's pretty nice. It's basically, everyone says it's basically Poplar. Essentially is. I decided to play 2 Fedora. There's a case to play 1, but I figured since the build I'm running, I value the grind game. You'll probably see in a bit why. I'll mention then. Playing Magnamut, I consider this kind of engine. It also helps in like Fiendsmith and just like hitting lights and darks, so that's pretty sweet. That's pretty much all the monsters. We go into spells. 3 Sangan Summoning, 1 Terra, 3 Sangan Kaiman. These are pretty honorary. 3 Pots, and then we'll go like non-engine spells and non-engine hand traps.
Yeah, so the set rotation engine's probably not
It might pop up when they probably hit the field spell.
Okay.
You'll probably see it pop up then.
That's a fair point.
So I went for like a mixture of board breakers and hand traps. So I went with 3 Regeki, 2 Dark Holds. It may seem really weird, but I'll kind of explain when I get to the other hand trap. And then I went with 2 Lightning Storm. The hand trap lineup was 3 Imperm and 3 D-Shifter. Fuck this card. So I figured pairing D-Shifter with like the board wipes was like really good. I feel like they have good synergy where you can either turn skip, and if they make like say like a half board or any sort of like Just they don't really end on much. You can just wipe it all, and then
And
Tenpai can
too,
just kind of
right?
OTK
Yeah.
super easy. Yeah, that's pretty much that. And then I went 3 Ash, and I don't know if you can see that, but 3 Droll. And that is a clean 40 cards.
So people would probably say, oh, like the 2 hand traps.
Oh, I surprised
conflict,
so many
but-
people when I like either Regeki and then Dark Hold them because their guys float,
Yeah.
or like double Regeki or double Dark Hole. Yeah, they kind of like what?
Did the droll shifter ever conflict? Or
I think I did.
was it like a risk that was worth taking? Like just seeing what they were
Yeah,
doing?
I feel like even if I saw both of them, there was a case where you could like I don't know, droll chain shifter kind of deal, or I mean shifter chain droll, but I feel like in testing it felt a little greedy sometimes. So sometimes I would just hold droll for either the crackback, like say I couldn't kill them or something like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have a problem with them. If I would change anything, I might have actually switched drolls for droplet, which you'll see is in my side. So little spoiler. We'll go extra deck. So Hida, Doolittle. It's kind of not a common one. I felt like maybe there'd be people on D barrier, even though people are shying away from it just because Black Goat is actually fairly good, or actually really good. And we have more tools to play around D barrier. Like we can make more bodies, especially if you play Dora Draco or Dora Dora or whatever it's called.
Right.
So that's why that's there. Also, sometimes it helps you kill. Yeah.
It's probably a little less greedy too. Like you're not playing the Z.
Yeah, plus you don't
Raging
need
Phoenix, right?
as many extra deck slots.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you can just kill just fine, kind of. Princess, that's pretty obvious. And I decided to cut the Striker and SP for double seals because I felt like I was literally never using it. The only time I was actually trying to play it is I had like a little goal, like I was trying to SP in main phase, and then try and kill somebody by switching all their guys to attack and then just attacking that way, but that never happened. That's the link lineup. We'll go into synchros.
Yeah.
Samurai Destroyer, I feel like this is a really key staple, especially now with U-Bell. It also comes up in the mirror match, which you don't really see very often. Q-Belt, this actually helps facilitate some OTK or some like quick kills under shifter if you can't do just like the generic stuff. You can hit the field spell and he becomes 5, or he also can just like spot removal guys. Like he's actually really versatile. Meteor Burst, super good in the mirror. I made that pretty much every time. It has some other applications where like it's like a mini transcendent. Like if you can't like for whatever reason make the 10. Black Rose. I feel like this is really good. It also pairs really well with Shifter when you're going against Snake Eye. It's almost like a Ruddy in a way, like where you kind of just get rid of their field and they just kind of don't go to the grave.
That makes sense.
Here's Ruddy. The more and more I use this, the more I really like it. In testing, I guess, versus you, it came up a lot.
Just resets the whole game.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
pretty
can't
nice
come
actually.
flying back.
I actually really like it. This is something really unconventional. You don't really see. I decided to play Blackwing Assault Dragon. This is a little like forward thinking here, or forward talking. But in the main event yesterday, I played against a very well-known hero player. And this kind of really came up. I didn't actually win, but this got him extremely low, and he just kind of like maneuvered his way out of it. But anyway, it's supposed to be like little cherry on top for the end board. So normally you can like, it's easier to do with Dora Draco, but you can actually really easily do it with just Pydra and the field spell, or Pydra and access to like Kaiman or something like that. But anyway, you end on this, and you end on seals. So I feel like that's decent, at least going first. It's like a little extra, so that's why that's there. It was okay. Double Bident, I feel like that's pretty standard. And then 1 Transcendent. I used to play 2, but I feel like with the reduction in cash, it was worth it to actually go back down to 1. And one of my favorite cards of all time, Try and Dragon. I love this card. I freaking love this card. Yeah, ask a friend if you don't have one. That's pretty much the extra deck.
Awesome. Hey guys, we're just picking up where we left off here. My camera storage was full, but we're just gonna get into the side deck with Kevin's deck here.
Yep, for sure. All right, picking up. 3 Phantasme, helps you draw into board breakers, whatnot. 1 Quacky, good for going first against light dark decks.
And they can't gores you.
Oh, yeah, we're playing Edison. It's actually super good. I actually play this in Edison. I like dragons. Droplet, super good card. Pairs well with board breakers. Didn't want to catch sleeping against stun. Also, really good against snake eye, I'd say. That's a little too much. Feather Duster, just good back row removal. And then since testing a lot with against Nimi, I was really sick of getting smoked by Blackout, so I figured I'd do that. And that's my reason behind that one.
Awesome.
And it also would have came up in main event, but I didn't see crossout because he Blackouted me.
Where she goes.
Yep, that's the way she
Well,
goes.
Good performance.
Yeah,
we're gonna
thanks.
take this into next year
Yeah.
because we're gonna run it back, right?
Oh yeah, watch. I'll do it on the LCQ.
Well, yeah, let's do it. All right, that's it for now. Take care, guys.
All right.